I'll do a document because
Yeah.
or I mean, but the
Things
drawing.
on the table, right?
I think we should do the drawing because then we can do like the big boxes and then down to the little boxes.
I think it'd be easier to add boxes if it was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does your printout say what page that was on, Teresa?
It does not. I'm sorry. If you put in the search box geologic time scale.
I've got it pulled up right now. It's 293, I believe.
293. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, page 293.
Yeah, for that. So there.
Okay, there we go. Perfect.
So maybe we need to start by figuring out what the broad things would be, because it says start with the broad time periods.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got some suggestions of what those would be. That's things like childhood. I'm just creating a list here so that I can refer back to it when we're doing our list. Adolescent. I can spell that right.
Oh, there we go.
Young adult. Would that be the next one?
That's what I would say.
And then, what would you call the next phase? Would you call it adulthood or middle age?
Senior.
Yeah, geriatric.
That's much later. Much later.
Geriatric?
Much later. So
Much later?
What's between young adult and geriatric?
Adult.
Adult. Okay, adult.
Oh, I thought you said what's in between adult and geriatric. I was like,
Young adult.
this is new to me.
Because I'm not geriatric, but I'm not a young adult either. So somewhere in between for me. And then geriatric.
Do we want to like add maybe like infancy below childhood?
We could.
Oh, are we gonna share?
Yeah. The document?
Yeah.
I emailed you guys just now with a link to the document.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I made sure it said
That we can all.
yeah, I made sure it said you guys can edit it.
Thank you.
All right. So last time I think we pulled that up.
All right. I think if you guys have this link, it should let you guys edit. I sort of made a little box. I don't know. I'll try to.
The link is not working.
It's not.
Oh, I got it. Mine works. Yep.
Double,
Yours works?
double click on it, Pilar, and it'll highlight it, and then right click on your mouse,
Okay.
and then it'll have like some options, and it'll say like one of them says go to. Click on that, it'll take you right to it.
So go to.
Yeah,
Okay.
go to that, then the link name.
Sorry.
Got it? Good.
Oh, you already drawing the lines.
Yeah, I was gonna try to start making a little bit of it. So there's the epochs, or the epochs, and then the
Dawn. What?
Epic.
era. Oh no! Oh, you're right.
So era,
Eras, period. That.
eon,
Eon, era, period.
So it's.
Period. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 4.
Yeah. Era. Eon, era.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got funny names now. Anonymous Tiger again. Okay.
Yeah, who's that?
I don't know why it does that.
Who's the tiger?
It's not me. I'm something else.
So as I'm looking at the directions more, some of our specific examples that we had for, somebody asked about putting infancy in. That might be a period within the childhood eon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it says
Like that.
all right.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Sorry.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm not typing over there. I'm letting you guys work on that. I'm coming up with a list of ideas of things. So
That works. It's all good. And then do you think we need to split them up, like have age categories and stuff, or age groups? Would that be the...
I think the eons would be the age groups. I was thinking maybe 4. One would be childhood, which we could break down further to birth and infancy. Another one, eon, could be adolescence, so we could break down some things that happen during adolescence. And another one, young adult, because things happen there. And another one called older adult, instead of just adult.
All right. So would like the eon just be like human life, just life, I guess, in general?
Well, so far I think we've come up with 4 topics within an eon, 4 divisions. One would be childhood, but do you put that at the bottom or do you put that at the top?
At the bottom.
Good.
Yeah.
So then maybe start at the top with older adult if it's easier to type from the top down. But I guess if you use text boxes, it doesn't really matter, huh?
Yeah.
So do you want me to put those in or do you want to put them in?
I can put them in if you'd like.
I've got the words typed. I can copy and paste if you make some boxes for me.
All right. And so
Where do
how
you
many,
want them in the
different
eon?
ones on there?
So you want me to put that in the green box? Put one of them in the green box?
How many are there?
4 so far.
4. All right.
I'm helping you with the boxes.
Thank you. One, 2.
Can I snag that pink box and move it over, or do you want to leave it there? Oh, there's my green box. Okay, I'll do that.
Put in the pink one. I'm doing the green one.
Oh, you're doing green? Sorry, there was a pink one up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm probably pink. I'm just adding some in the era. So then we're ready. So all you gotta do is just click in there and go.
Okay, sounds good. So
But if I'm messing things up, I'll stop.
not so far. Not so far. So what do you think about those 4 categories? Do those seem okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The Then in the childhood, how many divisions are we gonna have?
I don't know. So far, I've come up with just a few.
What did you come up with? You have.
I thought I had that in a box. I didn't.
I'll make the box.
There's a box. I pulled somebody's line. So sorry, I pulled somebody's line. I'm gonna move this line over here that I accidentally moved, and then we can see where it goes. So birth is gonna go down at the very bottom. Not here. Let me delete that. Boom. Go away. There we go.
Birth down there. All right.
Maybe if we could put the extra boxes off, like on the right-hand side or something, then we could.
And you can pick them up.
I don't know where they go. Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
I'll paste something in there, and then you can move it. So
In the childhood, you have birth, infancy, and what else?
that's all I had so far. What do you want?
I was thinking about toddler.
About what?
It's to be a toddler.
Oh, toddler.
Toddler, yeah. I don't know if that goes in there.
Well, that's the other thing is that we've got, there's the next section over, which is period, which is even breaking it further in more
So
detail.
so we have to make sure of which ones are we picking for era and then which ones for period.
Yeah, so if we put a bunch in, then we can move them around, kind of like we do on the Pearson activity.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I'm just going to start filling boxes over here. Whoever's creating those boxes, that sounds great.
Okay.
You got it.
So
I'll make some more.
All right, having them outlined makes it really easy to find them. And as I'm putting stuff in here, you guys may come up with some other suggestions of categories.
Do you guys think like for childhood, like birth, infancy, and then like elementary,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
and then from there you can sort of.
infancy, where do you want to put infancy? It's all the way up there. Are we gonna move it down somewhere?
Yeah.
We will. I'm filling boxes right now because once we get boxes filled out, then we can move things around to where
Sort of
we
drag
want.
and drop.
Well, I'm not making boxes fast enough.
Ah!
Pick up the pace.
Oh yeah, I cannot go fast enough.
Oh, I did that.
I need energy. What's going on? Whatever.
Hey, you're gonna have to start coming up with other ideas. I'm on my last phrase, so I know there's more. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Birth and then infancy.
Okay, all the labels that I had come up with while you guys were making your big boxes, I've now but I'm sure there's other ones that we could do. Career.
Where you got, well, we can do probably like preschool or something where you got college, high school, elementary.
Okay.
yeah. So should we make the childhood box a little bit bigger?
Oh.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Yeah.
But the other thing too, remember not everything is going to go in the era box. That's one or two subcategories, and then those we're going to break down further in the period.
Yeah.
Do you think birth and infancy would go in the childhood then, or in the era box, era category?
Well, I'm wondering if infancy would go under period.
All right.
And then what do we write on era then?
Well, we could leave birth there because that's the start
Yeah.
of the infancy
There you go.
period. Does that work?
That's what I would think.
And then,
Yes, what if like, oh yeah,
Infancy
birth.
be like 0 to 1 or something.
yeah,
0
Oh,
to
so
2,
in-
something like that. And that would be in the epoch.
Yeah. You write the age there, right?
That's kind of the way I was thinking of it.
that's great.
Because I don't know what else we're gonna put in epoch then.
And
What
I-
about
I think it's pronounced epic,
epic?
Oh, epic?
but
I think you're
now
right.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I
think
don't
it
know.
is epic. I think in all my classes, whenever I hear it spoken, they always say epic, and then I always respond with epoch.
Okay, it is a noun. E P and then an upside down E and then a K. Let me see if let me hear if it says it.
Epic,
Epic. Okay, that's how it says it.
epic, epic.
Technology is a wonderful tool.
It can be.
Yes, when it's working with you instead of against you. So what other? We just need a whole bunch more boxes, I think, huh?
Yeah. Just keep on.
So if we, you want toddler to be the next era in childhood, and then up above that, put grade school or elementary school. I've got that one. Yeah, that one.
Do we have middle school somewhere?
Nope.
Do we need to?
It's at middle age. Never mind.
Would that be more in the adolescence, right?
Yeah, middle age is like in the 30s, right? I don't know.
No, I think it should be older than that. I think they should bring like 30
Middle-
through like 65.
That's a senior.
Oh, I'm getting too close. Let's call that middle age.
The middle age.
So how did you guys outline your boxes? Sorry. Oh, border weight. Did you do one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it at 2, I think, right now. I don't know.
Two. Okay.
Do you guys think that actually like birth and infancy should be switched around? Because I don't know, the like elementary school like age, that's more of like a time range where like birth is one specific
Event.
event. So maybe birth would be more of a period or even an epic.
So maybe toddler would be the size of both of those things, and birth would be underneath infancy. Is that what you're thinking? Trying to understand.
Yeah, I guess that'd be sort of more what I'd think. Because since birth is just one specific event,
So what
it
they're thinking
would have to be farther down.
Yeah.
And I maybe I guess childhood. I guess this that sort of like split like young childhood and like older childhood. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say young child, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like instead of
Young adult or something.
like get rid of toddler and birth and have that be like young child, and then like the elementary school age be the like older child. For the second half, like split childhood in half, and then
Would it help if we started? Well,
I mean, we need to know what we're gonna put in the period, and then we decide what we're gonna put in the era, right? Era, like a lot of changes in human life, or is small changes, or period is the even smaller changes.
so eon is those four things, and then when you get to the era, each one of those would branch out to something else. I'm just using the number 4. It doesn't need to be a 4. And then the period is taking, say, something that's in the era for this one category, and each one of those would branch off to something else also. Kind of like your family tree. You have you,
Yeah.
and you have 2 parents, and then each one branches off to something else. That's the kind of thing that this does. If you're looking at the periods and eras on the geologic time scale. And then looking at the one for the Cenozoic period, they even have one of the boxes that goes up and down rather than all of them being straight across. So it might be that one of the up and downs, maybe our toddler one fits here, and we have birth and infancy with that. Does that make sense if I explain that way?
I think that's right. I think that might just be adding a whole bunch of extra work. I don't know. I don't know how needed that is for our little thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if that makes sense to you, I'm totally fine with doing that.
I'm just trying to figure out ways to be helpful.
Yeah, as long as we can fill out all the, as long as we don't make it too complicated so we can't even reach the epic area, the epics.
Well, the epic is the ages.
All right.
No, I'm so sorry. It's not. Epic is a smaller breakdown of the period. The ages could be an additional column.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So I guess what I was thinking was like preschool. We have preschool right now and toddler and birth. What if we like brought all of those over into the periods and had there be like young childhood and older childhood?
Yeah, to make 2 big ones. 2 big.
Yeah, make 2 big ones that those brent down into the.
Yeah.
Good idea.
The other.
2 big divisions, and then we
So we would move infancy up so we could slide birth over.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Oh, it really didn't want to stay there. Maybe it doesn't have enough room. So outlining the boxes made it easier to put labels on them because we could see them, but it's making it more difficult to make it fill the space
Yeah.
and be perfect.
I'd say let's worry about filling the spaces afterwards. Let's just.
Good idea.
We can do the detail part later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move elementary school over. I'm going to grab your older childhood and move it down, or were you going to?
I grabbed a blank box instead of the.
Okay.
Took me a little bit to figure that out.
That's okay. So we may need to scrunch things up a little bit more. So I'm trying to scrunch them down lower. Okay, come down, toddler. Drop a little lower. A little lower. Oh, not you. All right, I've got those scrunched down as low as I could. Or do we want to put preschool over? I don't know. Too many options. I have a hard time making decisions.
Well, what are we gonna put on the epoch? Or epoch?
Epic.
Epic.
It's like it has an I in there instead of the E, instead of the O in the middle. It sounds like an I almost, but it's not spelled that way. It's kind of silly.
I know. So what are we gonna put in that one? Are we gonna put toddler there, or are we gonna put what?
Mm,
Older, younger.
Well, preschool is something that happens for toddlers, right? So what if we move preschool over into epic, like this?
All right.
Because it's supposed to be, at least with the animals, that part was a less profound change in what happens.
Right.
So what is the less profound? Going to preschool? Or walking? Learning how to walk or crawling?
Oh,
there you go.
yeah, smart.
Yeah. Now
So
I'm thinking.
should I put preschool back?
Yeah, because preschool takes like what, 2 years? From 3 to 5. Learn how to crawl
Well,
in a period of months only. So
Mhm.
that's a less. They use less time for them. And then walking.
And so would you put the crawling next with beside infancy then?
In the last column,
Uh-huh.
next to infancy, that would be crawling.
Mhm.
They do that. Yeah, and then they're walking. Wheelchair. Is that you?
thought you guys would like that.
Well, then where's the cane? Before we get into the wheelchair, we use the walker and the cane. Oh, you kidding? You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there before I do.
Do you guys think that maybe birth should be moved into the epic category? Because I guess again, I mean, there's no real subcategory of birth.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, I'll scoot it over.
How are you doing that?
Well, if you use the arrow keys, it'll just sort of move.
Oh, you just highlight it and then move it?
That
Yeah.
would be a lot easier than trying to do what I'm doing, which is use my mouse.
Oh yeah. With the arrow key, I can just sort of slide it over.
There you go.
Hmm. Yep.
Oh, looky there. There's another text box.
Ah,
I forgot to outline mine.
so are we putting preschool on top of the toddler?
Kind of seems like we're running out of space.
Yeah. Just have to put the main ones only then.
Mm-hmm.
He's having too much fun.
At our house, my father-in-law lives with us. He's about 82 years old. It's not bingo night, it's Mexican train game.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Just so you know, it's
How
I get the right
can
game.
All right, checkers and chess it is. Oh, there you go.
So what would we be putting in the older childhood? Would that be like the elementary school?
Yeah, that would be elementary school.
So,
school then?
Maybe we should slide preschool over between.
between?
Yeah, and put
Yeah,
crawling and walking down here.
make it a little smaller. Or make elementary school a little smaller
Yeah, there you go.
so that you can fit. Yeah. Oh, we know.
So as I'm coming up with thoughts, I'm just adding them to the list. Is that okay?
Yeah.
The thing about this is that it's not the same for everybody because everybody's life is different, which is not the same for like depending on where you put older adults. You know, I've done college in both places, so all right, there you go. Then it is a young adult, and now I'm doing it again as an older adult. So.
Preschool in the older child or younger childhood?
It should be younger child. Do you think that was a good idea? Yep. So like working, a lot of people start working while they're in high school. Right?
Mhm.
Do you think older childhood would just be like elementary school?
Yeah,
I think so.
All right.
because when they get to be 11, that's part of the adolescence.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to use teenager or do we want to swap that out for adolescence? Because I think those sort of go together. Maybe.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that, like maybe switching adolescence and teenager.
Okay. I'm going to drag that box over there so we can use it for something else then. There you go. Teenager has a home.
What's the age of an adolescence?
Usually 12 through 18, I think.
Mm-hmm.
12 to 18, okay.
Need mission twice. Would mission go under epic or under period? Oops.
That has to be period because it's like shorter. It's less profound,
I'm
right?
gonna try to make all this
Mission
stuff a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Are you gonna put mission between high school and career?
Not on purpose. I was going to put college under career.
Yeah, and then mission after high school.
Yeah. Just trying to fit everything in there.
Now, are we gonna draw lines? We're gonna draw lines all the way across.
Or we could color code them.
Yeah, there you go. Just like
So
in the book. Yeah.
Yeah, like all the childhood categories would be one color.
Another color. Yeah.
So on.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
Yeah. Let's make it smaller so we can put talking in there and curling small.
Yeah. Trying to shrink things down.
How would you find the difference between career and working?
How
Yeah,
about
like maybe first job or something like that.
that's a much better.
So I would say career would be like when you're set and
When you finish, right? When you finish with your college.
yeah, when you finish geology.
For you, lucky boy. I have a long way to go.
Comes and goes pretty quick though.
I know.
I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up, so that's
Keep it that way.
What if we never grow up?
okay. We need more space in our childhood.
Yeah. Make the childhood bigger then.
I'm moving it up.
Yeah.
I don't want to just sort of like stop what we're doing, but what if we switch this over into like the Excel, the like Google Excel thing? Because we can combine all the boxes. We can make it. I think it's a little bit easier to edit.
I think that would be great. I think that's fine. I think that will be faster now that we've sort of got things figured out about where we want to go.
Yeah,
We could
once I'll
you can either copy and paste or cut and paste each one. It's probably not a bad idea.
There's the link right there on the right side.
All right.
You're just a magician with all of your links. Oh, there we are. All right. Drag that over here.
So we can just sort of merge the cells into.
Which one is
want.
it?
So we could each pick a different row. Would that be helpful if we each picked a different row to move things from?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take the top row. I'll take the labels.
Otherwise.
So that's like the arrows. Yeah,
Do I need to move those over when?
yeah.
Move it up.
All right, I can do that. There you go. Sorry, I will start in the A row. It's just a personal problem. Okay.
So where do we put the Eon era and all that stuff? Ah,
Yep.
there it is.
All right, I'm gonna start copying things. Where would you like me to copy? What do you want me to copy? Paste.
I don't think anybody's taking the period one, so you can just
All right,
nab it and go.
I will start with those. I didn't want to start grabbing things if other people were using them. Copy. It's really hard to keep moving the box instead of copying my words here. That'd be good. It'll be easier to make everything be the same size font if it's in this Excel document as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have to work on our formatting so all the words fit, but that's easy to do. Okay, where are we here?
Oh, there's two crawlings.
Yeah. Would crawling be toddler or infancy?
Usually they start calling it between 9 months, anywhere between about 7 months and 11 months.
So we have to move the crawlings down.
Okay.
And that one will be walking.
Nice.
We want the boxes to be formatted so that it shrinks to fill the box, or do we want to make the boxes a little wider?
I guess make the boxes wide. I think maybe. Yes, I don't know really how to do that on this program.
Somebody's doing it. It's working. Or do we want to make some, like elementary school could be 2 lines rather than 1, you know?
Okay. Who's moving my talking?
I'm not touching your talking.
He's like, how did it come? How did it get there? How do I move that out of there? No, yeah.
I'm coming in, I'm capitalizing the first letter so that it's uniform. In case you're wondering why things are changing.
Yes.
It's the editor in me, so sorry.
Oh, baptism should be here.
So baptism needs to get moved down to elementary
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Should we add another column that says age?
Where are we gonna put that, on F or G?
I was gonna put it on F.
Oh, I didn't put the 0 there.
Let's see. It's in Oregon, it's 16 before you can get your driver's license. I don't know what it is everywhere else.
Yeah.
I think like the average is around 16.
So you probably should move high school down lower then, huh?
How much stuff should
Gone.
puberty include? Do you think? Puberty and then just middle school, is that like the only puberty thing we have?
Oh, that's got to be, it starts probably about age 10 and goes through probably age about 14 or 15.
Yeah.
It's an overlapping thing.
Yeah. I don't know how to we overlap on Excel.
I don't either.
I think we have to do insert a column, make one say puberty, and merge all of these into one, and then
Can you rotate it?
merge those. That somehow maybe.
Yeah.
Can you rotate it?
Almost.
Kind of, you know, that would work.
You sort of have to.
Nice.
All right. So how are we going to split up teenager? Like for the eras.
Oh, you know what? Our period up at the top in row 1, we're going to have to make cover columns D and E, right?
Yeah, here, I'll fix that.
I don't know how to merge those. You're a genius. I do know how to center them, the wording, but I don't know how to merge them. There, I centered for you. I can do that.
What age do I put for marriage?
Mostly like 22.
22. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially now that missions are earlier. It changes a lot.
Yeah.
For me, 29.
How about college? It starts when you're 18 and it can go. So what do I do?
Yeah,
18 till
but 24.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going to be the era for teenager? I mean, instead of childhood, or instead of teenager, put like
Adolescence?
Well, maybe we need to have teenager be
Or-
in the era and put adolescent in the eon.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Childbearing, the age, it's not universal, so I don't know what to put.
How about 18 to 40?
Yep.
It kind of spans, or 45. I don't know. How old was it when I had my last child?
Yes?
I'm trying to remember how old I was when my last child was born. I have to do math, so just a minute. Let me take out my fingers.
My last child, I was 42.
Yeah.
All right, so middle age. You wanted to put what age?
I think, well, we talked about like 30 or 35.
Till
30 to 60 probably is older adult. Yeah. So middle age would probably be 30 to 60, and then or unless maybe
What if like at the middle school, I put the priesthood around?
Oh, good idea.
Oh
It's
yeah,
only
yeah. Only
like
for
half.
yeah, but that's only for boys though.
Yeah.
Nice colors.
And those work all right.
Work for me. All right, you young adult people, what happens in your young adult life besides career, college, mission, getting married, and having children? Anything?
Because how should we split up young adult even farther? Should we maybe I guess they like early and later young adulthood. Should I split it up into those two?
If you want, do you have something specific to what you would categorize in the earlier versus the older?
I guess I'd say earlier would be up until like after college, like once you graduate college.
Okay.
And like the older would be like once you actually start, you're done with your learning and you're starting like you're doing.
Yeah, it's really hard because like one of my son-in-laws is almost done with becoming an orthodontist, and he's 30, and he's still got one more year of college. He's been going to school since he got home from his mission. But one of my other son-in-laws has been working in the computer programming field, and he hasn't been to college since he was 24. So.
Yeah.
Well, how about like in the church that we have the young adults until they are 30, and then after 30 is the other group of that are not young but they're single.
Mid-singles, mid-adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, from 18 to 30 one group, and then from 30 and up the other older adults, right?
The older adult needs to be 30 to 45, 45.
Yeah. So then we get into the older adult,
Yeah.
but we're talking about young adults.
Really,
I don't know.
like maybe 35 to 60 would be one group would be middle-aged, and then 60 to 75 or 70 would be senior, and 75 and older would be geriatric. I don't know. 80? What do you consider a geriatric person to be?
I don't know. What do you say? 80?
Probably
I don't know.
80. Let's say 80.
80? Okay.
But death isn't going to be at 80 though. Death, I don't know. That could be like either all the way up to 90. Maybe you could say 80 to 100.
Like 80 plus sort of thing.
Oh yeah, 80 plus. Yeah.
Or you put NA. No, not really NA, but I mean, you don't know, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Could range. What's that?
Infinity.
Infinity and
Yeah.
beyond.
Yeah, no age. I don't know. So let me move this.
Yeah.
A little more distinguishable colors.
Nice. So I have grandchildren and I'm not 65, so I need that to move down a little.
I just wanted to put it because it's next to the retired,
Yeah.
and that's when people usually retire.
My oldest grandchild is 12 and I'm not close to being retired.
And I was a grandmother last year, and I'm not retired either. So maybe we should put grandchildren somewhere down.
To be down at least one more row,
Yeah.
because it wouldn't happen at the same time in general. Well,
No.
maybe in a non-LDS environment, because I have friends that are older than I am that are just having their first grandchild and have 13. So
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
actually, I'll have 13 today, tomorrow, or the next day. The next one's due any day now. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Because like in like the church, like you get married right after like your mission sort of thing. Like I know people that got married that are getting married at 18 and 19.
Right?
But then like all my friends that aren't members, I bet they could have like 10 years until they get married.
Mm-hmm. You've got to add high school graduation. Or just graduation.
My son is graduating next week.
That's awesome.
Nice. We've got new elders in our ward, but your son wasn't one of our elders. I'll have to ask them though if they know. Pilar's son is serving in my mission, in our mission. So.
Yes. And he is in Molalla.
Yes, Molalla. Yep.
Molalla now, yes. And
That's
he
about-
loves it.
Yeah, that's a couple hours from where I am, I think.
Really?
Maybe 3. I don't know.
He went
Not
from
close to where I am.
he, oh, really? He went from Griffith Park
Yes.
to Molalla.
Yeah, Griffith Park is about 10 minutes from me. Malala.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
When I think of Griffith Park, I think of Los Angeles. That's sort of weird.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys sort of saying you put like the grandchildren at the
It's got to
village,
come down lower because,
put it one row lower.
yeah.
one or lower? Or I have it in the middle age section right now.
Yeah, but it's right next to retired, and that's bothering.
Oh, I see.
It does, yeah. Sometimes you are a grandparent.
Thank you. I feel
before
much better now. I feel much better.
So I don't put any age in there.
Yeah,
And
well,
the-
this is one past the age, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is looking really good.
Yeah.
Is there any other major event that we're missing?
Major events.
Somebody's in our life. If you highlight column C, you could center the whole row all at one time.
Well, I wasn't sure about middle age,
Oh, you are right. Smart man.
so
Oh, what did I do? I did that on I did that and then I meant to change it, but I didn't. Here. Yeah, how about in like the older young adult section,
Okay.
putting like family, starting a family?
So childbearing, you want to move that down lower,
Oh, I see that. Oh no, that's
or because we could move that and
whoa.
I guess no, that's fine. That is. And I'm just trying to think of what else could we put other than just career.
yeah. Well, there's sometimes we have an internship, or where would that fall?
I
We've
guess.
got college graduation. Just put in graduation again.
Somewhere in college, because generally you'll have it before you graduate.
Oops, sorry, that was bad. I'll undo. You can fix me. I can spell it out. There we go.
Why is the font different?
Oh, good question. You know, we could just highlight the whole thing and put a single font in there. What are those, Arial?
Yeah,
Oh, you got it? Okay. You're on top of it. You know, you could put internship to the right of college under period as something, yeah, right in there, yes.
Right here.
Yeah. Let's move childbearing and the age for that just down one more column for one more row for both of those two.
Should I just merge those cells?
Sure. Sounds painful. You type loudly. All right. Okay.
For like mission, what that's 18 to like 26, or like that's the
In the range.
range. Yeah.
Or 18 to 24, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
23. I don't know what the upper age limit is anymore.
So do you want me to move it?
I just put 18-20, what, 24, 25, 26? What is it, gentlemen?
I think it's 26. I think there was a.
Are you
I
sure?
knew someone that was there. I think I knew someone that was
I thought it was 24.
I don't think we're going to get marked down if it's off by 2 years.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's fine. All right. I need to go soon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I should have left 10 minutes ago, but we were not done, so I didn't want to leave.
Our color is gone for 18 to 24 years. All right, we have one question to answer. Explain how your human geologic time scale differs from the actual geologic time scale.
Wow.
I'll type down here at the bottom.
What was it again?
Explain how our human geologic time scale differs from the actual geologic time scale. Oh, you know what? We should probably put a title on here. Can we insert a row and put a title at the top?
Yeah,
Sure
here,
can.
I'll do that.
We should title it human geologic time scale.
Oh, yeah.
First from the well, one thing that we notice is that there's more overlapping in the different categories, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's different for, like we've talked about before, like the age groups and stuff is totally different for everybody. It's like marriage, some get married at an older age than
Yeah, that's
others.
true. And the geologic time scale, they're all.
Yeah, they
it's
pretty
all the
much
same.
have it down. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like after, certain millions of years, something else happens. Very, yeah. Maybe there's an order in the succession of the different periods.
So, sorry, so say that again.
That there is a geological order. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. Order.
I guess like it's kind of easier to start with like the more broad ones. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. I didn't read the question correctly.
I don't understand why this is keeping on doing that.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, it keeps not starting where I think it's going to start. Anything else we can say? I'm happy to type.
There's also more divisions. I don't know how you want to put that there. There's more divisions in the geological time scale than in the human one.
Oh, there are? Okay, so read it. There.
I just looking at the, picture in the book, there's tons of different divisions.
Mm-hmm.
Or subdivisions. Like there's more profound changes in the geological time. I just look at the era and there's lots of different changes, and in the human.
And it covers a larger period of time.
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah.
I was going to say, we're talking about billions of years.
Yeah, millions of billions of years versus 100. 100.
So that's a big one there,
Yeah.
Geologic is like all 4.6 billion years of the Earth, 4.5 or whatever. And this is just like a millisecond, less than that compared to that.
Yeah. So we don't have as many changes as.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else we want to add to that? I'm going through and fixing my spelling. Oops.
I think that's good.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Yeah. That's great.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Great work.
All right. I'll stop the broadcast.
Thank you.